morning, everyone. Today I'm joined by Dr. Anastasia, or also known as the Streamlabs.
The Scare Lab, you mean?
What did I say? Streamlabs?
You called me Streamlabs.
The Scare Labs. She's on Streamlabs right now. But
all my friends call me OBS. It's fine.
Look, it is 8 o'clock in the morning here.
That's fine. It's 3 p.m. and I'm still tired, so it's fine.
It's probably because we were talking about Streamlabs at once, and everyone's like, "Yes, that's what." The Streamlabs by OBS.
I think we found a new horror title, didn't we?
Yes, accidentally.
That's it. I'm rebranding. I am the Streamlabs now.
You
do you reckon I'll get sued?
You do?
I do.
Oh.
Ironically, though, I use Stream Elements.
Look,
Yes.
little
Hello.
birdie told me to use Streamlabs, so that's what I used.
Was that like a literal bird? Like, was it Raven?
Yes. I originally used OBS, and then I got used to that, and then he's like, well, Streamlabs is very similar, so use it, and it's way better. It's a lot
See, I actually heard a lot of terrible things about Streamlabs, which is why I use Stream Elements, and I've not had any problems with it, so...
I didn't even know, like, I had no clue what you used, so I was like, okay, Streamlabs, that's fine. I'm not gonna do more research, whatever. Character, hello, I am Raven. So just
yes, hello. I am definitely not Streamlab. Dr. Anastasia, or the Scare Lab, as it says in the everywhere.
Yes. And also on the thumbnail. It does say the right thing on the thumbnail. I said the wrong thing.
It does, but my my logo could be short for the Streamlab, so
it really could. I wasn't far off.
Do you reckon I could convince Streamlabs to like change their logo to my logo for Halloween?
Probably could. Stream Elements is apparently very similar to Streamlabs.
It can be. I've just find it a lot easier, and I don't know why, but I say it's all down to personal preferences, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I know a lot of people who still just use OBS, so. Apparently, Seraphine the Midnight Bard. Hello, I am not Raven. Derringer. Up, liar.
Liar. Well, no, you're not Raven because you're Seraphine.
The Midnight Bard.
The Midnight Bard. I need to collab with him again just to have more of an excuse to edit his voice some more. Everybody in the horror community has got such amazing voices. Like, every single one of you, your voices are spectacular.
Are you sure about that? Have you heard
Yes. Yes, I edited you too, you know.
Are you sure? Are you positive? Have you heard my voice?
Yes, I've heard your voice intimately. In my ears for a solid couple of hours while I was editing.
As I talk about how scary a freaking Resident Evil 2 is. Jesus Christ. I hate that game.
I mean, it is scary. I'll give you that.
Yeah, no, that game, to this day, I still can't play. Nope.
I don't blame you.
And now the graphics are just scary.
Has RE2's been remade as well, though, hasn't it?
Yes, it did. They did have the second. They had both stories in that one too. They did. They did number 3 as well, but they cut some stuff out of it, and it wasn't as good as the original.
They
didn't do that with one.
They do that.
They didn't do that with 1 or 2. They left everything in. But I think it was.
I hate that. It's like, if you're just gonna remaster it, just remaster it. Don't change it.
Yeah, or if you're changing it because things have updated a little bit, that's fine. But they cut the whole tower scene out from what I like, the clock tower scene didn't exist in the remake, and it was like a big thing. So,
huh? Why? What? Stop messing with a good thing, damn it.
I think they ran out of time, or they were rushing it for something, probably.
They should have at least then included it as DLC, right?
Yeah, but free DLC.
Free DLC, obviously, yes.
Yeah.
Making people pay for it would be pointless.
Yeah.
Are you okay, Seraphine? You seem to be having an issue in chat.
It's early for Bard. Cannot think well. To be fair, he works like mid shifts, so this is very early for him.
I can imagine. Oh yeah, Cryptic Wonder said that they're still mad about the Resident Evil thing. Hello, hair-raising narratives.
Hair-raising narratives is here. My son's here.
This is what I love about the horror community as well. Everybody's so lovely and friendly to each other in just this nice and little community. It's so lovely.
Well, I also joke that I'm his mother because he's giving me 1 grandmother part and 2 mother parts, and I'm like, well, I guess you're my son. So make sure you go get good grades. I expect C+ from you.
Oh, if we're basing it off like characters we've played, I think I'm Silverthread's British wife. Artist wife.
Oh.
But yes. And I think I'm also... The only other thing I am is some strange person that keeps having issues with spiders crawling from orifices. That's just based off the one that... Oh, what's his name now? Von Galactic made me read out on his channel back when he was still Aphelium. That's how adoptions happen.
Well, you see, it was more that he gave me the part more than once. And the funny thing is, so for the grandmother, I was by myself. But he gave PA the father part for the 2 mother parts. So me and PA are his parents now. That's just how it's worked.
Yeah, that's legally binding, right?
Hello, Mellows. That's a new name.
That is a new person. Hello. Also, Streamlabs in the chat. Are you pretending to be me? Get out of here.
I have automatic things to like remind people to like and be respectful and stuff.
Yeah, I do that too, but it mostly reminds people to hydrate and take their meds.
Don't tell me to take my meds. Only I can remind myself to take meds. I do not have Possum on here, Sock Goblin. That is tomorrow morning, and poor Raven. Raven has a bunch of things set up on his stream where it's like, if you do that, redeem Possum, you get Possum. Yeah, he's done a bunch of stuff. Hello, Dark Little Voices, who is in my video tomorrow.
Ooh.
We're gonna get some glitches in the Matrix together.
Nice. I love glitch in the Matrix stories.
So do I. The funny part is one of them, after I had asked for it, and I'm like, I've heard this one before. Too late now. Doing it anyways.
It's like, no, you haven't. That's just another glitch. You think you've heard it before.
Oh, I probably have. Glitch in the Matrix is a very niche, like, not that many people post on it, so...
Yeah. It's a much smaller one than, like, No Sleep or Creepy Encounters or something like that.
Exactly. And, Let's Not Meet is huge, and...
Yes, it's massive.
Creepy Encounters is another good one, but... Yeah, you also have to be... Like, some communities have gotten to the point where they don't like narrators anymore.
Yeah.
But that's kind of other narrators' faults because they haven't asked permission to use stories. And it's like, yeah, you need to do that because they have rights to those stories. They have all rights to tell you no.
And even if you were to make the argument that, like, well, once they've posted it on a public forum, it's still, in some cases, it's still something that's happened to someone personally.
Exactly.
And by you taking their story and reading it without their permission, you're just sharing details of their personal lives without asking them first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, it just squeaks me out.
Yeah, no, and a few of them were like, they were okay with posting on Reddit, but they weren't okay with it going anywhere else. And I've had a few times where they're like, yeah, I was okay with it being on Reddit, but I'm not okay with it being out there more. I'm like, okay, well, take care. I wish you the best. Like,
yeah,
it's their story. They have all rights to say no.
Exactly, yeah.
So, the Bard is a talk-to-speech bot that speaks in his voice. I read a meatloaf recipe on Raven's stream last night. Yeah, he did.
So I'm a narrator now.
He narrates recipes though.
I'd listen to it.
Yeah, sadly.
Are there audio versions of cookbooks? Is that a thing?
Probably. I can see that because there's people that can't see, right? Cryptic Wanderer. Hopefully my dreams throw me a curveball. I need some new stories. Is that where all your stories come from? Because I've read some of your stories, Cryptic. They're pretty... You need different dreams.
Is there a way to, like, medically look at that?
I don't know, you're the doctor here.
True, I am officially, legally, no, I'm not. I mean, yes, I am.
You're just a scare doctor. You do the things that are scary.
I'm a doctor of fear, that's all.
Seraphine, the Midnight Bard. Hear me out. Recipes in ASMR.
Yes.
Hair Raised Narratives asked how long you've been a narrator for. How long you've been narrating for.
Well, here's the thing, Narratives. On my channel, I do not actually do horror narrations. I'm kind of a bit of an outlier here in the horror community in that I will happily collab with narrators and provide voices for their narrations on their channels. But on my channel, what I actually do is deep dives into horror games and why they're scary. So I look at a game, for example. My first video was on Doki Doki Literature Club. So I will look at that and look at the themes in it and explain why it's so effective and why it scares people. So when I've had narrators on my channel, that's what they've then been doing. They've been doing that video with me. And I do have a collaboration on my channel that has the lovely 242 reads on it, where I brought in a bunch of different horror creators and asked them what game scares you. Because these people spend their time trawling through horror stories, trying to find the creepiest things to put on their channels. And I'm like, you've got to be a bit desensitized at that point. So I want to know what scares you. Tell me what game scares you the most and why. And that was just a fun little video that I put up that had a bunch of amazing creators on it. So that's what I do on my channel. And I've been doing that since November 2020 was when I uploaded my Doki Doki Literature Club video. So that's how long I've been doing that. What did 242 say was the scariest game? Resident Evil 2.
That's my scariest game. Actually, I can't play Phasmophobia anymore either.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I know that Miss Creepy Tales said, but I actually played it and had a panic attack playing it, so I was like, I'm not playing this ever again. Yeah.
I'm not surprised. I've actually never played Phasmophobia, and I really want to, but I don't have the ability to play it. I don't have a machine that will run it.
Yeah, and it's gotten, the graphics are better than when they first came out, and it's become a lot harder for people to play because a lot of computers that used to be able to run it can't anymore because they graphic themselves out of it, and it's just like, well, you should have kept the graphics low because that was part of the appeal of the game. Yeah, one guy that did the whole game.
Yeah, that's true. I would love to play it because it looks amazing, but at the same time, I would love to play it in VR, and that's even harder to do.
Yeah, it's very scary actually. VR. You get an extra hand though.
Oh, that's useful.
Yeah, instead of just 4, you have 5.
Sweet.
My husband played it in VR. My roommate plays it in VR, but he says that he can't play it anymore. It's not as VR friendly as it used to be either.
Right.
Yeah, they need to downgrade some stuff, and they've also
they're just messing with it.
They've also made the game too hard.
Ugh, I hate it when they do that.
Yeah, it used to be fun where it was like pretty easy to find the ghost when you're playing easy and you're like just having fun and goofing with your friends, and then even the easy isn't really easy anymore, and it's like, well, this isn't really what I wanted in it, and I'm like, and then I had a panic attack. I'm like, and I'm never playing this again. I'm done.
Yeah.
They need to add a gun. It shoots the ghost dead.
Derringer, where in the world are you located, out of curiosity?
He's American and he lives
He's American.
Stormy.
Okay. In which case, it's just so I know which title to say. You would be interested in a little game called Fatal Frame. If you've never heard of it or never played it, you would love it. It's basically, it is a ghost hunting game. You play, the first one at least, you play a character called Miku, who goes into a haunted house armed with a camera. And you fight the ghosts with the camera. So it goes off that old superstition that when you take a photo of somebody, you capture a little bit of their soul. So that's how you fight the ghosts, and it's amazing. You have heard it and played it. Excellent. I love you. It's one of my favorite game franchises of all time is Fatal Frame. So yes, I definitely recommend that. If you would shoot ghosts, go for Fatal Frame.
I've heard good things about Fatal Frame. Do me next. Do you want us to take pictures of you, Harry's narratives, Mr. Ghosty Ghost?
That is a very cute ghost profile picture, to be fair.
He also has a scarier one, too. He wanted to be more friendly, family friendly at first, and I'm like, we do horror. We're not friendly.
If you want to do family friendly horror, what are you going to do? Narrate Goosebumps?
Even that's sometimes not family friendly.
Oh god, that's true. Goosebumps is traumatizing, to be fair.
I grew up on Goosebumps and Are You Afraid of the Dark?
I had a little series I read called Spooksville as well, which I loved. That was like a group of kids that would just investigate things. The only thing I remember about it was there was a guy in it called Watch, and they called him Watch because he collected watches. He wore like 8 and had them all set to different time zones. That's the only thing I remember about those books.
This is a guy named Watch who had 8 watches.
Yes. Also, hey, Chad, do you genuinely want a horror game recommendation? Because if you could tell me the kind of things that you're into, I can give you one.
He is from Texas. So...
Specifically for someone from Texas,
So there's one about ghosts that are also cows.
I mean, I could recommend a chicken-based movie. And I'm not kidding, there is a horror movie called The Poultrygeist. So, yeah.
I wanted to be horror that was a family can enjoy, no cursing or graphic scenes.
Ooh.
Evil Within. Ooh, that was a good one.
Evil Within was one of your favourite games. Okay. Visage, I think you'd probably enjoy. And one that I tend to recommend to everybody is Darkwood. Darkwood is a top-down survival horror that's kind of along the same realm as like Don't Starve, if you've ever played that. But it's horror.
Don't Starve's pretty horror.
Yeah, Don't Starve is pretty creepy, but Darkwood just takes it to like a whole new level. The first time I played Darkwood, it was genuinely unsettling to like the biggest extent, and like the nights in that game give you so much anxiety. Because the problem is, at night you are so vulnerable. Like you're stuck in your little hideout and you cannot leave it, or just you will die 100%. But things can also break into your hideout, so you've got to defend yourself, and it's so nerve-wracking.
And you have to stay in the light when you do it.
Yes,
I know
exactly.
Which game you're talking about now. Welcome, Patience!
Yes. Ooh, hello!
Patience says Layers of Fear was one of my favorite psychological horror games.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, I was like,
yes, I'm working on a video. I'm working on a video for Layers of Fear, but I do also recommend Layers of Fear. The first one, though, not the second one, because I've not heard as many good things about the second, but the first one is excellent, and I've played through it so many times. It's so good. But yes, working on a video for that one for sure.
Good, I was going to recommend it, actually, because that one's got some really good psychological stuff.
I was actually contemplating doing Layers of Fear for our collab, but I kind of decided I didn't contribute one to the collab because I kind of wanted to concentrate on you guys. And especially since almost every other video on my channel is my answer to that question, what game scares me? If a game doesn't scare me, I don't make a video on it. So it didn't make sense for me to include myself in that collab. So it was just concentrating on everybody else. But Layers of Fear is one of the ones where I would have been contemplating using that. Wait, what, Seraphine?
Hear me out. A version of Don't Starve where you're stuck in a room with one vending machine and $1 that you can see, but it's just out of reach. You have to use stuff in the room to reach it. So it would be like an escape room, basically. But instead of escaping, you're just trying to eat something. And hello, Dylan. He brought cookies.
I'm actually enjoying that idea of Seraphines. That feels like something that would be done in like a game jam, uploaded to like itch.io or something. But I do like that idea.
It is a good idea, actually.
I'm just trying to think, could I make it horror though? Like have stuff trying to like stop you from getting to the $1.
Things reaching for your hand. And...
Yeah.
How the F am I not subbed to hair-raising narratives? Why would you allow this? Maybe you subbed and didn't like my content, so you unsubbed Darren.
Like went through, did a bit of a purge. Oh, I never listened to that person. Unsub.
Or YouTube's like, you've never listened to this person. Unsub. But we don't do that.
No, YouTube never unsubs you from anything except they do. But they don't.
No, they totally don't. But I know a few people where that's happened. I've actually had that happen. I'm like, I know I subbed to this person. So. Yep.
But also, nope. I don't know.
The Scare Labs has been subbed to too. I said to read this tab.
Thank you, Dylan. I appreciate that.
3 people got
I really need to get my next video up, don't I?
Yes. Oh, it's been a while since, besides the collab, which I swear that took a year.
Yeah, it did. It took so long. My problem is I did have quite a few like mental health reasons why that kept being pushed back. But just for my standard videos anyway, they take so long, like the research and then the recording and then the editing.
Yeah.
And the obviously the script writing is in there too. They take so long that's I kind of upload about as frequently as like Nerd City or like Dan Howell at this point. Like my upload schedule is out the window.
Well, it's hard when it comes to research. Like I'm surprised that Game Theory can upload like once a week.
Well, he's got like a team
Yes.
now, hasn't he? Like his older videos were a lot more sporadic when it was just him.
Yeah.
But he's got people that help him out with it now.
Yeah, he's
But
got a team of researchers. He's got
mm,
a team of editors. Like, no, it's a business. He totally owns a business now.
yeah. But I think what's funny is I do consider sometimes, like let's just say you have like 2 million subscribers and you can afford to get people onto your team to help you out. You could create the 242 company and actually hire people.
Mm-hmm.
What part of what you do on your channel now would you outsource? Because personally, I don't know that I would. I enjoy the research, I enjoy the script writing, I enjoy the recording, and I enjoy the editing. So I don't know.
You see, and I wouldn't be upset if someone did the editing for the voice stuff after I was done with it, and as long as they were able to do keep the standard of what I do for my video editing, they could do that. The only thing, I can't give to anyone else is the recording.
Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. That's a point. I would hire someone to remove all the breaths from my audio so I don't have to do that.
Yeah, I do that too. Miss Creepy Tales comes in dabbing. I mean, coughing into her sleeve.
Yes, coughing into her sleeve. That is not a dab, except it is.
Hello, King of Canadian Hill. Of the Canadian Hill. I'd like to be the janitor for 242's workforce.
There you go. You have a janitor for your company now.
Well, you'd have to move back out to Edmonton, or back out to Alberta. I just said two cities right back to each other. Everyone knows I live in Calgary. I haven't hidden that part.
Oh no, you can't call people the big D. HR that no. I love how we abbreviate each other's names sometimes. It's my favourite thing. Like,
yeah.
Just Hair, the Big D, MCT, Streamlabs, you know.
Well, it's easier than saying someone's whole thing. Like, King of the Canadian Hill is king. Nah, outsourced to Toronto. I'm not outsourcing cleaning to Toronto. And we call Seraphine, like, we call Seraphine either Seraphine or the Midnight, or the Bard. It's one or the other.
Yeah. I just like saying Seraphine.
I know, but I hate typing it all out, so I normally just call him Bard.
True.
Alternative night! Which is really late where he is. Or really early.
Oh. Most people just call me Scary, or I do get Dr. A sometimes as well, but Scary is like my most common nickname that I get a lot.
It might be a big mess at the time. So big gets out to Toronto. Jesus, big mess. Yeah, no, if I got to the point where I actually could have like people doing some of my stuff, I totally would, because then I'd be able to have more time to put more content out.
Yeah, that's true. Like, I love the research and the script writing, but if I could have somebody helping maybe throw bits of research at me that I might find interesting, maybe I would do that. I don't think I'd have anybody help write the script because I enjoy doing that bit too much. But maybe if I could have someone help with bits of research, I'd do that. But like I say, I love the video editing, but the audio editing is a pain.
Yeah. I've learned some tricks to make it faster, so.
Oh?
I have a macro, which was supposed to be able to take my breaths out, but due to how light of a voice I get, it half the time cuts my own voice out, so I took that part out. But it like automatically like levels up my voice a bit better, ups everything, gives it better quality, and then when I record, if I make a mistake, for the most part, I actually redo it completely. Except for, like, if it's like one word and it's taken every time that I've recorded it, I had to make that mistake so I could not make the mistake the second time I said it, I leave it. I'll just go back and play it later. But for the most part, I leave the least amount of mistakes I can because it makes it a lot faster. And then I take the breaths out. Because you guys can't know that I breathe.
Yeah, we're not allowed to breathe. It's not something that people should be able to hear, ever.
Well, actually with YouTube, editing's a bit different. You're actually supposed to, you could do 50% of the script outsourcing, which would allow you to double the output, which is what Raven said.
That's true.
So, with YouTube, you're actually supposed to be like as fast with no breaths and all this stuff. But with narrating, it's the complete opposite. And when you want to it's like, yeah, you need breaths, you need pauses. You have to have those because if you don't, all the tension's gone. If you tell the story too fast, you're not bringing up the attention. So it's like, yeah, that's YouTube over there, but narration has always been its own thing.
Yeah, and that's weird for me because I'm kind of in the middle, where I'm not a narrator, but I'm not like a fast-paced YouTuber either. So I do edit out the breaths, but I still leave spaces between things just for like emphasis and stuff. Yeah. But I breathe so often when I'm talking that I just need to cut it out just because I hate hearing it.
Like, I breathe there, it's gone. I breathe there, it's gone. Actually, me and my husband were talking. He's like, yeah, I'd be completely fine if someone else did after I was done. And I looked at him going, yeah, that's not going to happen when you first start. You're going to have to edit yourself. He's like, it's either I do it all or I do like nothing. It's one or the other. I'm like, well, I do it all, so I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah,
I think that's one of the reasons I like streaming on Twitch, though, just because it's so much less effort.
Yeah, no, it's doing a stream is a lot less work in the long run. As long as you're not burnt out, because you can't just get up and walk away when you're done.
Yeah.
No breathing.
Nobody could know we have functioning lungs.
Well, the problem with me, like, I breathe really loudly because
same.
That's just how I am. Here's an idea. Let's all start a narration-only YouTube-like platform. That apparently exists. I was listening to Let's Read, and he did a thing about narrations. And a website that is narration. Basically, they put in... You choose the music that goes to the narration on this website. So you plug in like the story that you want, the music that you want in the background, and it plays for you.
That's awesome.
Of course it does. I just came up with it. Yeah. So yeah, no, I don't know how to deal with that. So I'm like,
yeah.
And he's like, yeah, professional narrators. I'm like, what about the non-professionals? What about the people who are just starting?
Yeah, what about hobbyists?
The Chill app, and it's exclusive. Like, you can't just get into it. Unless you're a big name, you can't get on it. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah, so, yeah, it would be no new people could get onto it. It would be, like, the big ones would be the only ones able to narrate.
Yeah.
Hey, Mandy. Yeah, no, to me, it's just not friendly. It would be a great way. So then we can start a competitive service. No. I don't have time for that.
I vote Seraphine starts it. It was his idea.
Yeah, Seraphine, you gotta go start it. Go do it. You gotta make it.
Also, you guys have fun with that. I'm not a narrator, so I'll just be here on YouTube, just like, I wish I could join that. I could start doing narrations, though. I have had people tell me that they want me to do them. So
it would make it so you get have content out a bit faster if it's something you wanted to do. But
true.
There's a lot less research involved. There's still a lot of work involved, though. I thought it'd be easy. and super not inconvenient. Then I started doing it going, oh my god.
What if Hear Me Out, you're a bard that clocks in after 11:59 p.m? Wait, there was a question a second ago and I missed it. Who's the best VTuber?
I don't know.
I don't know any VTubers.
Neither do I. I only know one, and that's it. I'm not into VTube.
I don't know anyone. I'm sorry.
It's not my cup of tea. Actually,
I'm not like opposed to VTubers. I just don't. I've not found any. That's it. So recommend some.
I know that Kawaii is talking about becoming a VTuber, and Count Julius is technically a VTuber as well.
Yes, that's true.
Those are the only two I know.
And I think Von Galactic is moving closer to the VTuber space as well.
Fun fact, the Bard is working on making a VTube avatar for himself. But Seraphine.
Oh, Seraphine VTuber. Wow. Do it. Do it. MCT, when I do collabs again, TSL must join. Always, you know that. I'm always there for you. I would love to.
Taranger. I recommend all of them. Fall into the hole. Raven. Taranger, no. Stop it.
Rabbit hole of VTubers. Oh no. Yeah. I fall into too many rabbit holes. I can't keep doing this.
Rabbit hole, rabbit hole, rabbit hole, rabbit hole as the Raven dreams.
I spent so much time in rabbit holes, I'm becoming one. Just as in a rabbit, not a rabbit hole. That came out wrong.
Seraphine the VTuber featuring Derringer and hair raising arrows. The hair raising beard VTuber. If I had a VTube character, he'd look like he looks so bulky. He'll take up the whole screen.
Oh god. I love the chaos we currently have in chat now. This is what I live for.
This is normal.
Yes, please keep this up. This is my favorite mood.
This is my coffee stream in a nutshell. I don't plan anything. I just we'll talk about what we can talk about. Like, it's not an interview. A lot of people think it's an interview. I'm like, no, we'll talk about shit. Like, that's fine, but it's not an interview. I mean, talk about what you want.
It's a chat.
Yes, it's a coffee stream. It's about coffee. We don't even talk about coffee.
That's true. I mean, I don't even have coffee. I have water. Am I breaking the rules?
No, I drank a Dr. Pepper this morning. I didn't drink it.
I officially love you. Dr. Pepper is my favorite.
I actually prefer Mountain Dew over it, but if they don't have Mountain Dew, I'll take a Dr. Pepper over Pepsi any day. My husband got me into Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew is pretty good. We don't get it we don't get good Mountain Dew over here. We'd have to get it imported. The only Mountain Dew that they actually sell in stores is the Mountain Dew energy drink.
Really? They don't sell the
pop? No.
The funny part is here, Mountain Dew, so it used to be a law in Canada that anything with caffeine had to be dark colored. So when Mountain Dew first came to Canada, it was actually decaf.
Oh.
So, it was just another, because it's green, so it wasn't the right color. And then they changed the law. So now it's Mountain Dew Supercharged or something. I can't remember what they name it. And that's the one with caffeine. You can't even get the other Mountain Dew anymore. You can't get the Mountain Dew without the caffeine. It doesn't exist. But because they originally came here, when my husband's like, yeah, there's caffeine in Mountain Dew. I'm like, no, there's not. He's like, yeah, there is. I'm like, and then I hadn't had Mountain Dew in forever. I was like, this is different. It used to just say Mountain Dew. I'm like, and I turned the back, like, oh, they must have changed the law. Yeah, because Coke and Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, all the dark colored ones had caffeine. But if it wasn't dark colored, root beer too could have caffeine in it. But if it wasn't
true.
dark colored, they didn't want caffeine because it was too alluring to kids, I guess.
Oh, okay. That kind of makes sense.
Yeah. bright colors. Totally get kids. Not adults at all.
Seraphine loves drinking 6 in one sitting. Somehow that... I'm not surprised by that. That kind of explains a lot, dude.
How's your heart still working? Actually, he can't drink them anymore. Speaking of that, I don't think he's on caffeine at all anymore. If I remember Seraphine.
Is Seraphine lying in chat? That's just not on.
He's telling a story. It's different.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He's a bard. Everything has a grain of truth to it, but also a grain of a lie.
I kind of want to make a Dungeons and Dragons bard character based on Seraphine. I would love to do that. I need to draw that up now.
Here in America, we literally sell caffeinated water. No joke.
You can't see me, but I'm face palming.
So am I.
Why? Why?
Because America runs on caffeine. Not Dunkin' Donuts. Caffeine.
Caffeine and sugar. Ooh.
Ooh. That's nice. So he's actually able to have some caffeine now. Yay!
That's awesome, Seraphine.
I'm actually really happy about that. Mountain Dew, turkeys, and gravy. So here, we don't get everything the States gets in Canada, but we finally got Baja Blast at Taco Bell's. It's a Taco Bell exclusive. Oh my god, it's so fucking good. It's like bright. It's not green. It's like this bright aqua color, and it's so good. Like every time we go, I'm like, get me give me the biggest cup you can. No ice. I don't want to melt it down.
I don't think we have that over here, but I am immediately going to check.
Well, if you don't have,
we have Taco Bells over here, but I don't know that they.
It might not be okayed over by your food and safety.
Yeah.
America doesn't, like, a lot of the stuff that America allows, Canada's like, haha, no.
Yep, they do not do that over here. We do, they do Mountain Dew, but no, that's Mountain Dew Citrus Blast.
I think that's the uncaffeinated kind.
Yeah, no Baja Blast over here. I need to move. I need to not be in England anymore. We don't have anything. We have Jollibee. Sweet potato flavored Mountain Dew. Is America okay?
No. Mountain Dew Citrus Blast is a version of Mountain Dew found in the UK and Ireland, Italy, Denmark, Netherlands, South America, Northwest, blah, 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 blah. It is the same as the original Mountain Dew, with only the name being changed. So it's a regular Mountain Dew.
That is regular Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
Mountain Dew Citrus Blast uses the same formula as Mountain Dew that used in the other European countries. It's similar to the original American Mountain Dew and thus has similar color and flavor to it. However, the formula is modified, including the use of natural sugars instead of high fructose corn syrup. So similar to Throwback. So yeah, you've got regular sugars in there. That's the difference.
Okay.
I looked it up.
I mean, at Seraphine, we have pumpkin spice ramen. We are not okay.
Yeah, no, they're not okay. They're not. They have, it's called Water Joe, and it's bottled water with caffeine added.
Oh my god.
We have Jollibees here too, actually. I don't really like them that much. They overcooked everything. Like, I had their spaghetti. It's I think from Korea. They serve spaghetti and chicken. The chicken's pretty good, but the spaghetti is bleh. Like, it's not good spaghetti.
Oh, we apparently have a Jollibee over here.
Yeah, they got like a giant jelly bean or a bee, I think is their mascot.
There's none near me by the looks of it.
There's like 2 or 3 in Calgary. There's one like right next to my house. Yeah.
It's looking like London and Liverpool are the main places in the UK.
Well,
Oh, there's one in Cardiff for some reason.
So you see, this is your problem. You don't live in London, and everything happens in London.
Everything is in London.
Yeah.
Yep. Even, I think, I remember seeing that, like, even Mr. Beast Burger had come to the UK.
Just
in London.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. No, it's just London.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Jelly Bean and Ray both lived in London, and now they moved out of London. It's kind of funny. It's like they left where everything is to be where nothing is.
Yeah.
There's a place called Cardiff. No, it's Cardiff.
It's Cardiff, and it's also in Wales, not England. So
yeah.
Both parts of that sentence were wrong.
We don't talk about Wales. Their language is very weird. I've seen it written. They don't put vowels in things, and it's just confusing as all heck.
How many L's could we get into this word?
Oh my god. Welsh looks like they took the English language, went, that's nice, we're gonna do it differently though. And I mean, like, of course they did. I mean, they're their own language. Oh, hey, Onyx. It's been a long time since I've seen you. But yeah, no, it's just, I went to school with someone that was from Wales. And I watched it, like, I was like, that doesn't look right. There's no vowels. He's like, it's a different language. I'm like, there's no vowels. This makes no sense. How do you say that? I mean, every language I've ever seen written down has had vowels in it.
And then there's the train station.
Oh my god. Is it like...
Do you know about the train station?
No.
I'll type it in chat, because I can't say it, but I can type it. Oh. And you can hear me typing, so you know I'm not copying and pasting this.
I think I found it. I looked up longest name.
I popped it in chat as well, so.
Yep, that would be it. In Northern Wales has the longest name of any location in Europe. That name.
Yep.
It's just, we're gonna just call it double L.
People just call it Llanfair because they just can't be bothered pronouncing the whole thing.
Oh god, yeah, no, I can see why. Hello, furberries. Yes, pronounce it. Very loudly typing equals good times.
I'm very sorry about my loud typing. I apologize.
Yeah, you could have... I don't know how you memorized all that.
Yeah, I don't either. Wait, are you telling me to read it, MCT, or do you want 42 to read it?
I did. It's double L. That's how you're getting it. That's it, because I can barely read English.
Both.
Hold on.
I mean, after you.
Hold on.
Ladies first.
Well, we're hooked. Hold on.
Have I actually unplugged my headphones again? That's cheating.
I never said I'd try. I wouldn't even know it started with a K, technically.
That's amazing. I love it.
You love that? I was like, hold on. I will do it again.
Give me a minute.
There you go. That's how you
I
pronounce
mean,
it.
that's kinda, I guess.
I mean...
MCT is not happy with this.
I can give you go. Betrayal. I would have no clue how to pronounce that.
Okay, alright. I'll make MCT happy. But I do want to say, if there's anybody Welsh in chat, I apologise wholeheartedly. for the butchery you're about to hear. Just disclaimer, I do not speak Welsh, I do not pretend to speak Welsh, and I apologise to anyone. There you go.
She stood away better. I can give you go 42. Look, I do not speak anything except for English, a little bit of French, a little bit of Japanese, and a whole whack of 42isms. That's what you get.
That's more than me. I speak English.
And a little bit of Welsh, apparently. But that might be because you live near it. One sec, my dog wants out.
Ah. I'm glad that made you happy, MCT. I was just scared that one of my pals, a Welsh streamer by the name of Snaff Dude, I was just scared that he might be in chat and actually just heard that happen. So, if he is, I'm sorry, Snaff. I apologise, but hopefully he isn't here, and I'm good.
Apparently, now, hello, Blake Blizzard. Apparently, Miss Creepy Tail wants me to say a little bit Japanese. All I got is baka, hai, and konnichiwa. There you go.
So I got an 8 out of 10 from HRM, so yes. I love how the first word you got in Japanese was idiot.
I know. I actually say that a lot. It'll work. I'm like, baka! I'm like, if anyone gets mad, I'm like, it's not the main language. I'm calling myself an idiot or an inanimate object an idiot. So,
yes.
Leave me alone.
And now we've got Alternative Knight speaking Welsh in chat just to shame me.
I didn't know he
But did I, okay?
I didn't know he spoke Welsh.
He says he lives in Australia but speaks some Welsh. Bodida is good day in Welsh.
At least it has some vowels in it.
True. It does. Some.
Don't know which word he had that just had no. I was just looking at going, what is this? The first word I learned in French was asshole. Nani? Yeah, it's true.
What is asshole in French?
I don't remember.
I know it in German, it's Arschloch, but I don't know it in French.
Hold on. Apparently it's kunai or kusai. I don't know. I can't really. Hold on. So there's a feminine and a male version. Feminine?
Of course there is.
And male. Because it's French.
Yeah, why wouldn't there be two different versions? That.
Yeah, welcome to French. Everything has to be masculine or feminine.
So, Derringer, you typed, I am not Welsh and I do not know what this says. According to Google Translate.
Probably what he wrote. He probably wrote that, and that's what Google Translate told him, said. Anyone
also, how
Latin?
in the heck do you pronounce that?
I speak a very little bit of Latin only because I do a lot of stuff about medical, and they use Latin.
Ooh.
And I don't know how to speak Latin. I just know words in Latin.
I vaguely know some words in Korean, but that's about as close as you get. I actually did a year of Japanese at university, and I don't remember any of it. I also did a year of Mandarin Chinese, and don't remember that either.
That's fair. I did a little bit of Spanish, but I had to drop out. I can't learn languages very easily. It's a lot more work for me. Apparently, here's the thing. There are two words, likon and likan. One of them means asshole, the other means lesson.
Oh.
Apparently, Miss Creepy Tales is learning Japanese, so she doesn't have to watch with subs.
That's the best reason to learn Japanese.
My husband just watches, and it's so funny when we were watching subs. He's like, that was mistranslated. And he's never really learned Japanese. He just has watched anime for so long. 42 is knowledgeable of many subjects. This is true.
I get that sometimes when I'm watching Korean dramas. Like, you'll have a character say to somebody else, they'll say, like, I like you in Korean, and the subtitle will be I love you. And it's like, no! They said I like you, it's not that deep. Get out of here.
You pronounced pecan wrong. Oh.
Pecan?
I'm trying. Oh. Look, I just know English pretty much. I know like the odd Japanese word for watching anime. And I picked up baka, konnichiwa, height. I can count. I don't even count right in Japanese. So, found that
And
out.
you could probably say itadakimasu when you start a meal as well.
Yes. I think I did that wrong too.
Is it pecan or pecan? I say pecan because I'm British.
I say pecan. I don't know.
I've heard
Pecan
people
pie.
say pecan. People say pecan, but it's pecan pie. But the individual things are pecans, but they say pecan pie, which is odd. The bard picked up a little Chinese while training in Kung Fu for 8 years. So here's the thing with the bard, right? I can't tell when he's being serious and when he's not.
That one's true.
Oh, cool. Good to know. You're going to have to be my, like, bard fact checker.
I don't know like a terrible amount of the bard, but I know that he did learn a martial arts, and if I remember correctly, it was Kung Fu. Which would make sense that you would learn some Chinese from it.
Yeah.
Damn it, Seraphine, why are you doing the cool stuff?
And King just wants some pecan pie now. I have never had it.
I've had it a couple times. It's very sweet. It's like sugar with some pecans in it.
I mean, that sounds amazing.
It is really good. I don't think it's a normal sugar too. I think it might be molasses. I don't know. I never made it. I've only eaten it.
Yeah.
The bar just
See, if I wanted it, I'd have to make it myself.
Oh, you don't have it in the UK?
Nope.
There's gotta be recipes. Hold on.
The bard is an interesting individual, confirmed. I was a lumberjack for a week. Do you have a podcast, Seraphine? Because please, I would just listen to you talk about your life.
So apparently you need white sugar, dark corn syrup, butter, cold water, cornstarch, 3 eggs, salt, vanilla extract, chopped pecans, and unbaked pie shell.
That sounds pretty easy.
Yes, it's the syrup for me that would be hard. That's what I think it was, molasses. Because we don't really have corn syrup here. Like, I think I find it every once in a while, but it's not really something we use in Canada.
I don't think we've got it that much over here either.
Yeah, I think I've seen it a couple times with some British cooks that I've seen, but I think you have a hard time finding it too. It's a more of an American thing.
Yeah.
I think pecan pie is more American than
It
apple
is, yeah.
pie is.
Yeah.
Americans.
I do think of sweet pies as being just an American thing, because like over here when we have a pie, it's more of like a savory actual meal thing. So like a meat and potato pie or a steak pie. That's typically more what we have. And we do have like apple pies and stuff, but they're not as widespread.
Yeah, and see, pie to me, the first thing in my head is it's a dessert. But I mean,
Yeah.
I've eaten a lot of shepherd's pie, so I mean, I love shepherd's pie.
I tend to go for cottage pie because I'm not a huge fan of lamb, and cottage pie is just a shepherd's pie but with beef instead of
that's
lamb.
what I've eaten.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because we don't eat lamb.
Yeah.
I just think we call it shepherd's pie.
Yeah. It does make sense that there is a difference, but
So technically, I've been eating cottage pie this whole time because I always use beef.
Yeah.
Lamb's expensive. Like,
Yeah, it can
really
be.
expensive. So
And I just prefer beef anyway. Like, every time I've eaten lamb, I've just thought, this just tastes like particularly bad beef.
actually, which is better than beef if you can get your hands on it? Bison.
Ooh.
If you ever can get your hands on bison, like ground bison or anything, try it. It's got a lot less fat in it. Like it tastes like beef but with less fat.
Ooh, that sounds really good. I may have to research where I can get my hands on some bison over here now.
I haven't had it in a very long time. My sister got her hands on some bison. I tried it. I was like, wow, that beef was really good. She was like, that was bison. I was like, wow, that was like way better than beef was. It's still very flavorful, but yeah. I mean, of course, bison are only here, so... Or was.
Yeah, that's true, so it would be a bit... It's probably harder to source in the UK.
Yeah. But, I mean, if you ever get your hands on bison, I recommend it. Don't hesitate to try it. If you like beef a lot, you'll like bison. We get bison burgers and stuff here, too, so...
I just did a search for UK bison, and one of the top results was wanted UK bison rangers, no previous experience needed.
So apparently you are trying to get bison over there.
Yes. Oh, we can get bison from Waitrose. Oh no, that says beef. That says it's beef braising steak. Don't lie to me.
It's like, you are looking for a bison? Here's beef. It's close enough.
Ooh. I've just found... Oh god, I found a farm that sells bison and elk. And bison, it's like... mince, for a kilogram of mince, it would be like £15. That's not bad.
I'll have to take a word for it, because pounds and Canadian dollars are not completely different, but I know that like your buying power is better than ours. So
not so much anymore, thanks to Brexit, to be fair.
This is true. This is very true, actually, because it used to be that you were part of the European Union, so your buying power was better. So everything's probably got more expensive again.
So $15 in pounds is 25 Canadian.
I mean, that's expensive, but I mean, if you're making something really good out of it, it'd be worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, can't. Yeah, I watch Sorted, and they're like, "This is so much pounds." Go look how much it is for Canadians. I'm like, "Oh my god, that's so expensive."
Yeah. If you want to feel better, you can convert like to Australian as well. That's always really funny to me. Like when I say something's like £10 Australia British, I then convert it for an Australian friend, and it's like 40 Australian dollars. It's like, okay, I feel better. Is everybody just hungry in chat now? Is it breakfast time for some of you?
I think so.
It's almost dinner time for me, to be fair. It is 4 o'clock now, so we're getting close.
I think someone tried to spam us here, so I'm just going to... Oh, right, this is the wrong thing. Hold on. I gotta be here. Yes, Mr. Creepy Tales, thank you.
MCT is speed.
There. If they ever try to post anything, no one will see it in the normal chat.
Ah, that's helpful. Oh my god, I keep doing it. That was me unplugging my headphones again. I'm a professional, guys.
Yeah, apparently, Raven said he was hit by a few spam bots last night too. So I think they're starting to show up.
Great.
Yes, thank you, Miss Creepy Tales, for getting rid of that. Yeah, I think they were trying to get people to go to a website, but they can't really post. They can't post anything unless you're mods for websites.
Ah.
That's why you make mods people you trust.
Yes, exactly.
That's why I have so many.
Speedy mods.
And somehow Derringer.
People you trust and Derringer.
Yes.
I don't know. Bots are just they're ridiculous.
They are. Well, I mean, they're trying to just get people to go to whatever website. I don't know, for different reasons, but I've actually, like, it stopped recently, but I used to be every video I would get like 2 or 3 things for porn, and I'm like,
Yeah.
my favorite is, I'm a lonely girl, would you come and see me, blah blah blah. I'm like,
no.
A married woman, shove off. Click.
Oh wow, the bots on YouTube sound so much more interesting. The ones on Twitch that we get are just, hey, wanna be famous? Click this link, buy followers and subscribers really cheap. No.
Yeah, you see, you can do that, sure, but here's the problem. Will they ever come back?
No, that is the problem. Like, you see people with like 5,000 viewers and, well, 5,000 like followers, and then their streams get like 2 viewers, and you're like,
They've paid. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. Like, I know when I first started, I was 100% tempted to do that stuff, but I didn't.
Yeah, just to give you like a bit of a kick start. Like, if people see that you've got subs, they might be more willing to. But it's just not worth it if your interaction is low, is it?
Exactly. If you're not getting the views. I mean, you have 1 million subscribers, but if you get like 10 views, do you really have 1 million subscribers?
No, exactly.
And the funny part is, my husband like was talking at his work about my YouTube video, my YouTube channel, and he's like, so half of my store might be subscribing to you because you now have 500 followers or 500 subscribers. I'm like, really? Yeah, apparently the subscriber count mattered. I'm like, bloody hell, it's not like anything really changed in a year.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like, oh, so she's at 500 now. That means she must be good. It's like, you could have been here for the ground up and helped me move faster, and I would have been.
Yeah.
People, you see people with 15k subs and they get 400 views on a video. Yeah, exactly. And you know that they don't really have 15. They're probably really at maybe 6,000 real subscribers. Because that's about where Raven gets it, so that's always why I use Raven as a... He gets that on some of his videos. It gets way more than that on some others. Raven's really good with numbers. When I have questions about numbers, I go, Raven, I need help. Can I get an adult, please? This adult's broken.
I need an adultier adult. Please help.
Yeah, see, he gets 700. So yeah, it's closer probably to about 4,000 subscribers is the real subscriber. My father-in-law is subscribed to me. He always asks me questions about the stories, and I'm like, I didn't write it. I didn't write them, Barry.
Can I please just start using I didn't write them, Barry, just as a phrase? Because that's great.
I like that, actually. I didn't write them, Barry. My name's not Barry. I don't care, Barry.
Like if someone complains about like the plot of a film you're watching, just like, I didn't write it, Barry.
Exactly. Well, but there's a difference. Like, Barry coming up like, oh, you remember that last story you wrote? Like, that was really cool. You got any theories about it? Like, maybe where they were going with it, maybe? Like, that's a bit different. But it's just, like, I didn't write the story. You see that author on the front of it? That's who wrote the story. They have the answers. I don't. And then people ask me questions about the stories I've written. I'm like, I don't know. You see the story? The story answered all the questions I have answered. Let's not go further than this.
Yes, MCT. This song is really bad. I didn't write it, Barry.
Bard 2021.
I need I didn't write them Barry on a t-shirt. Amazing.
If you guys don't like this song, I will skip it. There we go. I can't hear the music, so you guys have to tell me if the music's bad.
I can't hear it either.
Oh, if you guys don't like it, I will change it. I'm at 509 subscribers. Yeah. Sometime today, it actually should be within this talking time because I got to 500 during my live stream.
Ooh.
Last Saturday.
Yes, community tab, let's go.
I want my community tab. I want my community tab. I already know what I'm doing with it first. Actually, one of the first things I want to do is ask questions about what people are looking for from my channel. I do it on Twitter, but I mean, not everyone on Twitter is subscribed, and not everyone who's subscribed is on my Twitter. So it's just like, but it's the only way I can communicate with people. And videos.
Yeah.
Those are my two options.
Ah, that's what MCT meant.
Oh.
It was this song is bad. I didn't write it, Barry. That was what you meant.
Okay, sorry. Well, it's fine. Don't worry about it. That song was bad now, okay? Oops. I hit my mic. I'm sorry. I'm an adult. I'm a professional. I don't hit my mic. Bonk.
It's fine. It's not as if I've already done that 8 times or anything.
Well, the funny part is when I hit it, the little padding thing around it spins too, so it's just like, nope, need to re-straighten that. Otherwise, my voice is gonna be starting coming out of a weird spot because I've got a.
Oh God.
I've got a Blue Yeti, so it's just like, yeah.
I need to get a Blue Yeti. My microphone is just
It's a midnight Blue Yeti, so it's a blue Yeti.
Ooh.
The last Jedi was not great. I didn't write it, Barry. I was going for my mouse and I hit my mic. It's right next to it.
What did they do to you?
They were in my way. Render onto Derringer what belongs to Derringer.
Oh, recipes.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
Blue Yeti.
I do have a Blue Yeti. It was specifically what I wanted. I saw this Yeti and I was like, that's the Yeti that I wanted to get. I want to get specifically the blue one. Which, the funny part is, I got this, and shortly afterwards, Raven stopped using his blue Yeti. So I'm like, oh, but we were mic buddies, and now he doesn't use it anymore. The jerk!
If you keep hitting it and it gets depressed, does it become a blue Yeti?
Yes. And it becomes a black and blue Yeti, which it actually
a black and blue Yeti.
Which it actually is black and blue. Because the buttons are black, and the mic thing on the top is black. So it's already a black and blue Yeti. It's black and blue now that 42 beats it up. Guys, you have no clue how often I hit this goddamn mic. It's gotta be... Yes, I know Raven still has the mic, he just doesn't use it anymore.
Wow. You need to use it again so that you can be mic buddies.
Yeah, I even draw a picture with him where he's talking into that specific mic. There's a giant raven.
Oh, you can't just change your branding like that, Raven. You need to get the blue Yeti back.
The blue Yeti. The scare laughs.
Yes, I love that that's my quote. I might add that to my quotes bar on Nightbot, on my Twitch channel, just because it's amusing, and people will be like, what the hell was the context for that? And I will refuse to explain.
I got my blue Yeti secondhand. 2 months later, a bard was born. Yeah, no, he's using a much better mic. He went for a more expensive mic that's better quality than what I had, but he needed an adapter because it plugs into one of those things. Yeah, I'm a professional narrator, 100%.
It's quote 15 on my Twitch channel is now blue Yeti. Amazing.
Does the blue Yeti have a blue eye yet? LOL. Send it over to Thailand. I will take it as the Raven Dreams. Yeah, I went for an X. Yeah, it's got the actually my old mic actually has that adapter in it, an XLR. Yeah. So yeah, you have to plug it into a transformer of some kind and then plug that into your computer. I mean, there actually some niceness to it because you can do a lot of editing on before you get it to the computer. So like for streaming and stuff, it actually makes it a little bit better.
Ooh.
Yeah, Seraphine has the mic that I used to have, but I was having troubles with it. I think there was something wrong with my specific mic. I would get feedback in it every once in a while. And I checked my whole room for what it was. I even changed out the cord that was in it. Couldn't figure it out. I think I had a defect.
Ah, okay.
And of course it'd be in the middle of like me recording. There was no way to edit it out or anything. So I changed. But I mean, I still have it if I ever need it. It's still a very good mic. But yeah, the feedback sucks. The XLR is analog, USB is digital. Apparently it's analog. But the one that Seraphine has also has USB.
Ah, helpful.
Was it positive feedback because you deserve it? No, it was negative.
Oh,
it was 100%.
So sweet.
It was really sweet, but it was definitely negative feedback.
Every time you pressed record, you just heard, this video is gonna suck, right? Like, no, I don't need this negative feedback in my life.
No one's gonna listen to it. Everyone's gonna unsubscribe every time I hit record. And I just had enough of it, and there was no way to get rid of it. If it was positive, everyone's going to love this video. It's going to go amazing. I would have kept it. It would have been great.
Yeah. It's a real confidence booster. No, it wasn't even constructive, AK. It was just mean.
Yeah, it was just mean. It was horrible. Also, that mic's hit the ground like a few times, so it's probably a good thing that I got a new one. Look, my dog is broken. She gets clingy. If you turn the fryer on, she wants to be on my lap. She's a 60-pound dog. They don't fit, and she's like grabbed the cord accidentally a few times and like knocked that mic onto the ground a few times. So never got negative feedback with my Blue Yeti. No, I didn't either. I haven't either. But yeah, so it's fallen on the ground. The Blue Yeti is a lot heavier than that mic is, and it hasn't fallen at all. And I mean, even the Yeti itself is heavy, and then the base it used to be in is even more heavy. So it was like there was no way for her knocked over. But it's now in a padded thing, so it's not as heavy. Look.
I love dogs.
I do too. I love my dog.
They're destructive as heck, but I love them.
Yeah. It's like she knows too. She's like, no, Mama, pay attention to me. You got the fire on. It's going to hurt me.
Audacity sometimes adds some weird noise to my recordings at the start. What kind of weird noise? Are you sure it's Audacity doing it and not, house creepiness?
Well, I know that when I start my recording, I always can hear myself typing on that keyboard. So, and when I go to in my record, I always make sure there's a few seconds because the same thing happens. I try to make sure that's always how it works, but every once in a while that gets in and I can hear them in the recording. I try to cut it out as best I can.
Ugh.
And it's like every so often on the back end, I'm like, can I cut it out and still make it sound good? Yes, good.
I find for some reason when I'm recording, the microphone becomes a lot more sensitive. Like when I'm streaming or when I'm just talking to somebody, like there's a lot of noises and things you can't hear. But when Audacity's recording it, it picks up everything. Like even just like if I was to just like scratch my leg or something, like Audacity would hear it.
Yeah, it's a sensitivity.
It's just so sensitive.
Yeah, which is good. I mean, you want it to, right? House creepiness? Question mark.
I mean, is your house not haunted?
I mean, every house in London or in England is haunted. That's just the rule.
That's true. Actually, this one isn't because it was a new build. This house didn't exist before I bought it.
Oh, wow.
So I think I've got one of the few non-haunted houses in the UK.
It's a selling feature. Not haunted for your convenience.
Not haunted. Oh, actually, up in Northumberland, close to the Scottish border, there is what's supposedly the most haunted castle in England, which is Chillingham Castle, which is a great name for a haunted castle. And they actually built a new section of it in like a slightly separate area, and you can stay overnight in the castle, and when you book you can specify whether you want a haunted room or a not haunted room. Because if you want a not haunted room, they'll just put you in the new area. If you're fine with it being haunted, you stay in the actual castle.
I would do the not haunted room 100%.
Haunted room, give me them ghosts.
No, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
That actually is how you spell it, but it's all one word instead of two separate. Chillingham.
Oh, yeah.
There's a place in Poland where you can spend $500 and ride tanks.
I need to go there. Why aren't I there? Why aren't I in Poland right now?
Also, Seraphine there. I was in a VC one time with someone who was spiritually sensitive, and she said, "There's a spirit in the room with you. Are you okay?" Ooh. I'd be like, "No, I was, and then you said that, and now I'm not."
I just, I need to go. See you later. Bye. Runs out of the room, takes the dogs, gets the fuck out. Leaves the wife behind.
We're moving.
Throws a torch behind him, or throws a freaking light behind him. Run!
He's like, when you see a spider and then lose it, and you're just like, okay, that room belongs to that spider now. It's like that, but for ghosts. Just like, yep, that house belongs to that ghost. I am finding somewhere new to live.
Arakfi, I want the haunted room. I'm a thrill seeker, and also hi everyone.
Exactly. It's like I want a haunted room, and I'll do everything I can to make it worse. Like I will pull in like all the ghost hunting equipment. Like I'm bringing a spirit box. I'm bringing a Ouija board. I'm making this as bad for myself as I can, just for content.
Seraphine the Midnight Bard, the spirit. Hey, Bard, huge fan.
I love your work.
I even found you a story. Why is it written in blood? It's the only thing I can move, man.
I love the idea that they've just emailed them and it's just an attachment, and when you click on it, it's just a photograph of a piece of paper with blood on it. Like, okay.
I'm like,
whatever.
I need the text. With me, I actually need the text because I put text on my screens and I just copy and paste it. So it's just like, I love the photo, but I need the text.
Also, how do I go about crediting you?
Oh, like, just put the spirit of spooks. Spooky spirit.
All credits go to the ghost in my attic.
Phasmophobia in real life. Oh, when she said she'd make it worse, my mind went automatically to set up a landmine to get to the ghost. I need
How does landmine help? How does landmine help? It's already dead.
I don't know. Maybe he thought that you were going to join the ghosts so you can find them.
I mean, that's the best way to find ghosts. Become one of them.
MCT would just continue on putting salt, pictures, and candles on the ground, ignoring the ghosts.
I would love to do that. I do want to legitimately do like an IRL phasmophobia thing where I kind of like a BuzzFeed Unsolved style of thing where I investigate a haunted place. I would love to do that. If this room isn't haunted, I'll haunt it myself.
You know me too well, Mama. Also, everyone, hit that like button. I don't know if
yes!
I have 13 likes, so we got to like 10 viewers at a point.
And sub here if you haven't already. If you haven't, why? How dare you?
Why aren't you subbed? You should be subbed. Oh.
Exactly. Oh. And I mean, you can sub to me if you want, but I'm not the important one here. Sub to 42.
But your links are all in the description. Like everything.
They just happen to be there. You don't have to pay attention to them.
They happen to be there, yeah. That's totally it.
Am I a Shaniac or a Bugara? Oh, okay. I'm a Shaniac unless it's like 3 a.m. and then I'm a full Bugara. Just confirmed. You don't subscribe to people. How dare.
I do not subscribe to people.
Fight through it. Take some allergy medicine. Just push through, damn it.
Derringer, I will kick you.
Do you mean from the chat, or do you mean like actually physically kick?
Derringer went into his house, broke his ketchup. I mean, he made a huge mess. He stole Tyler. Oops. So I mean, it's fair at this point. I think it's overdue. No comment. The Bard is 100% a Bulgaria.
Nice. Do you know what we mean by that?
Nope.
Okay, so BuzzFeed Unsolved is Shane Madej and Ryan Bergara who go to haunted locations to try and find things. They do have a true crime section as well, but they do supernatural. I should say did actually, because they've stopped doing it now. They had the last one not that long ago.
Oh, wow.
And the whole shtick of it is that Ryan believes in spirits and everything, and Shane does not at all. So while Ryan is like getting freaked out by everything, Shane is just like, it's the wind, what's wrong with you? But it makes for a really, really good dynamic between the two of them. And that's now how people ask whether or not you believe in ghosts. So if you're a Shaniac, you're a skeptic, you don't believe in it. If you're a Bulgara, you do believe.
Oh, then I'm a Bulgaria. 100%.
Like I said, I'm like mostly a Shaniac in that most of the evidence that they've found, I don't actually think it's compelling. I don't think that they have found any solid evidence. But I am leaning more Bulgara in the sense that I'm open to it. I believe people have had experiences. And when it's 3 a.m, I'm definitely a Bulgara. Every little noise, I'm like, is it a demon? So, yes, the scaredy cat and the non-believer, that is exactly how it is. I do recommend BuzzFeed Unsolved, not just for the supernatural, I recommend it for the true crime as well. It's literally like the only good BuzzFeed product.
Yeah, whenever I hear BuzzFeed, I'm like, oh, so crap. Got it.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Most BuzzFeed things, I'm like, no, but BuzzFeed Unsolved was amazing. And like they're saying in chat, We Are Watcher, they actually have their own channel now called Watcher, so they've left BuzzFeed, which is why BuzzFeed Unsolved has stopped. So they've actually got their own channel now, which is really good.
That is really good.
Yes, they are the ones that were taunting the Goat Man. That was Shane dancing on the bridge, saying, "This is my bridge now, Goat Man. If you want it, you're going to have to kill me."
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, creepypasta.
And hey there, demons, it's me, your boy. That is a Shane Madej quote as well from BuzzFeed Unsolved.
Well, at least they made their own channel. It's good that they got away from BuzzFeed. I've heard it's a very toxic place to work, so...
Yeah, literally everybody just that gets any kind of notoriety has just ended up leaving. But like the Try Guys were like the biggest thing on BuzzFeed, and then they left and have their own company now.
Good.
And then Ryan and Shane was like the next biggest thing, and now they've left and have their own company. So
that's good. That's actually really good. That's the right way of doing it.
Yeah, one of my favorite creators that I watch is Sophia Nygaard, and she used to be on BuzzFeed, and then she just quit.
Yep. For the same reason.
I love her.
I actually watched her because she talked about why she left BuzzFeed, and then I just started watching her content, and God, she's crazy.
She is. I love her.
In a good way.
Who's my favorite cryptid, and why is it the Mothman?
None.
Here's the thing: it actually is Mothman. I love Mothman, but also, have you seen the Mothman statue? How can you look at that chrome ass and it not be your favorite cryptid? Come on.
It's actually Seraphine's favorite cryptid too. Me and him were doing a cryptid podcast. That was the first one I read. We kind of stopped. I don't have time anymore. I'm doing so much other shit now. I just don't have time for things.
Yeah.
I love doing it though. It was so much fun.
Yeah. That's the thing, doing things is so much fun, but actually like getting the time for them is so tough.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's 100% the problem. Don't have time for everything. I also I want to write stories and stuff, and then I also have to narrate, and so.
But now, especially having still doing a 9-to-5 job, it's even harder to find the time to do everything.
It's not even 9 to 5; it's 6 to 3.
Oh, ouch!
Monday to Friday though. So
yeah,
nice.
But mine's 9 to 5:30 because I get an hour for lunch, so that's nice.
Yeah, I get an hour for lunch too. So yeah, so that's why it's till 3 instead of 2:30. Yeah,
a Yu-Gi-Oh podcast. Hello.
Yeah, Bard has been putting together the Millennium Puzzle the last 2 Sundays.
That's awesome.
It's been very interesting because he's finding out that you have to put certain pieces in a certain order. You actually have to take parts out to put them in. It's so... Oh my god.
Oh, it sounds like the lament configuration box, and just no thank you.
Yeah, no. It's so funny when we first started the second one. I had more together when you left last time, and then I dropped it, and some pieces fell out. So hold on 1 second.
Oh no.
Yeah. Problem is they talk about a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh, and I'm like, I don't know Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm fine with the puzzle. I'm like, I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh.
I don't. I did watch some Yu-Gi-Oh, but my biggest exposure to Yu-Gi-Oh was Yu-Gi-Oh Abridged. So
yeah.
So anybody says Yu-Gi-Oh to me, I just say screw the rules. I have money. That's all I know about Yu-Gi-Oh.
As Raven James, you stole my birdseed. If you steal his cabbage, he's going to kill you. You might be able to get away with the birdseed, but you steal the cabbage, you're dead. Must eat as the Raven dreams.
Don't eat as the Raven dreams. Leave the bird alone.
Leave his birdseed alone. It literally isn't the name that he gets the birdseed.
Oh, my hair gives me super strength.
Why does it sound like something that should be for DBZ? Abridged?
It should, but it is also a Yu-Gi-Oh abridged thing.
I made you a sandwich. Eat the goddamn sandwich and leave his birdseed alone. It's so funny. Every time Raven tells me he goes somewhere and he goes to get something, in my head he's a bird. So it's always like this giant bird walks in somewhere, knocks things over, grabs what he wants, and flies away. And everyone's just like, yeah, it's normal. I just go back to what they're doing.
I'm just picturing a bird trying to make a PB&J now. That's what's going on in my head.
Well, you see, you use the knife, you put it in your beak, you spread it on, and then you get Patience to just help you finish with the rest together. Patience is a human in my head.
Oh, good.
So he has human help.
I don't think Bard's human.
No, he's
humanoid.
Yeah, I think the Bard is supposed to be a demon, if I remember correctly.
That makes sense.
He told me, because that's why he has long ears. In all his pictures, there's actual long ears. Yeah. I think he said he was a demon, an Oni, if I remember correctly.
So officially I would watch this as a show.
Yeah.
So an Oni, a human, and a bird living together.
Yeah, I would pay to see that. The Bard is an Oni. I was right. I said it before he said the thing. It's going to be behind, because they're a little behind, but I did say it before you did, Bard, even though you're going to hear otherwise. There is a delay, so. I would pay to see a bird, a human, and an Oni all in the same house trying to live together.
Yes. All we need is special guest Silverthreads when he finally triumphantly returns to YouTube, being a spider inhabiting a human host.
Yes.
So that would just add further chaos.
Oh, I love every time I was like, "I'm gonna beat you, you stupid spider." Like I say that to him all the time. And my character, of course, is just a humanoid. She's not technically a human because she doesn't come from this world. But she 2 and 42 are all humanoids.
Okay. And then there's just me.
You're a human.
I'm just a doctor.
You're a doctor who likes to scare people.
And I promise I won't experiment on you unless you annoy me. And then I might.
42 won't even do that. She already made a cyborg. She made a rando Carizian. Specifically, 42 did that.
Yeah.
Specifically. That's the lore behind it now, because Rando is a cyborg, and then he's like, yeah, well, 42 stole me from a Star Wars convention. She thought it was a Star Trek convention, and the first thing out of his mouth when she asked him what he wanted to be called, and he said he wanted to be Rando Carizian, and she's like, really? A Star Wars joke?
But also, isn't that Rando? Isn't that a Cards Against Humanity thing as well?
It might be, but it's just it's a pun on
Lando. Yeah.
Yeah, Lando Carizian. I was like, Rando, no. And he's not the only Rando Carizian either. There's a few others on YouTube.
King of the Canadian Hill is a moose deer thing.
Yeah, that's what his picture is.
Are you a 10-foot tall moose? Because no, thank you. See, that's what kind of scares me. Like, everyone goes on about, like, Australia and all of their dangerous creatures, but moose, though?
Yeah, but truth be told, moose aren't gonna really come after you when you live in a city, or they're not gonna randomly come into your house.
True.
Well,
that is true.
The spider and or snake or whatever will go into your house.
Yes, it will not cat.
They're omnivores, or they're not omnivores. No, they are omnivores. But they're territorial. Same with geese. Don't ever fuck with a Canadian geese.
Oh yeah, no, geese are evil.
They are. I offered you only love. 11 foot tall, so that's okay, right?
That's still a big freaking... I'm 5'1", you're like twice my height.
And then some.
Yeah, exactly. The moose are working up to it, they're learning how to pick locks.
You know what? I've seen bears get into cars.
What?
Yeah. Will open car doors, get into the car, and steal your stuff and then get back out of the car. I have seen videotape of that. Yeah, no.
New fear unlocked.
Yes, so remember, lock your things. Because the car was definitely unlocked.
New fear unlocked, being robbed by a grizzly bear.
That wasn't a grizzly, I think it was a black bear.
Oh, is that better? Is that worse?
Grizzlies are pretty aggro. Black bears I don't think are as... Each bear has its own thing.
Bear, are you my Uber?
Everyone laughing till the moose starts walking upright.
Oh god.
Yeah, but if a moose ever walked upright, I'm like, okay, so does anyone have a sage?
So we just found the worst cryptid.
Well, you see, the first thing
a bipedal moose.
Well, what comes to my head, is that a skinwalker?
Oh god.
That's why my head went to, does anyone have sage?
Yeah.
Adam, nerd. Yep, I'm a nerd.
Bipedal 100%. Skinwalker moose. Oh god. The worst cryptid, upright moose.
Might still have to wait 15 minutes. Normally they don't start filming until 10. Okay, never mind. My husband came in to steal my phone to order food. Don't ask questions. He's hungry. So am I, though. So.
Hello, husband person.
Never. You and I are best friends. Admit it. Never. Oh, yeah. Completely. And, oh, yeah, I missed it, but Patient says, no, we gave Tyler to Derringer. Evil Tyler, specifically. He became Evil Tyler. He has a mustache and everything.
Evil, yeah, that's... If I've learned anything from Star Trek alternate universes, it's that evil equals facial hair.
Yep, exactly. My dad is officially the evil version of himself. Let's see if I can find him. Hold on. Not my dad. I'm gonna look for Derringer. I want to be clear.
Just casually dropping a picture of your dad into chat.
I mean, I've done that before. Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
But that means Bard is evil Bard. Today I learned Bard has facial hair.
Yes. I believe he does. Hold on, I gotta see if I can find this. Don't worry, you're gonna laugh when I show you what my dad looks like. I think Raven might remember what I'm talking about right now.
I'm already looking forward to this.
Where is it? Okay, I'm gonna have to maybe.
Before your computer crashed.
So maybe it's in this then.
Yeah, that does count, Seraphine.
Nope, not there.
Bard has legs that go for miles. How tall is the Bard?
He's 5'10". Yes, I know that right off the top of my head.
It's much taller than me. I'm so small.
Yeah,
I think the only MCT's smaller than me, and I think that's it.
I think so, because I think she's like super duper short. I'm trying to find it, but I can't find it.
The Bard is 3 miles tall. Isn't 3 miles tall? Is that not the upright moose?
Yes. That'd be the upright moose. Oh, hi, Lulu. I can't find it. Oh no, I'm actually upset because I really like that picture.
.42 has the official Bard fact book. Hey, can I get a copy of that?
No, I just know a lot about Bard. Me and him talk a lot.
Bard is many tall. This is why he tells tall tales.
He tells many
the
a tall
physical. Bard is upright moose. I knew it. I love this chat so far. We've birthed a new cryptid. This is great.
We have. It's quite amusing. Hey, Raven, is there anything by chance where you can send me the picture of my dad by?
Also, please make sure to drop any fan art of Upright Moose right into the Discord. Or tweet it at us. That also works. I actually legitimately do want to see Upright Moose pictures. I would draw one, but I can't.
Well, we do have an artist in here, so.
Artist, hello.
Bard's an artist, actually.
Bard. If Bard does the Upright Moose, though, is that self-portrait?
Maybe. Don't ask questions. Aha! Okay, thank you. Okay, hold on.
The Bard is the art. Why can I hear that to the tune of Bird is the word?
Oh,
Bard, Bard, Bard. But Bard's the art. Bard.
Okay, so. Everyone. Here's my dad. That's my dad. It will pop up in a sec on the stream.
I had the stream paused so that it didn't like do anything weird, so I'm just gonna refresh and make it catch up.
I can send it onto the Discord too. Hold on one sec.
Oh, no, I see it. I see it. I love that.
I even sent it to my dad. I went, hey dad, we got a portrait for you. Well, freaking Raven was drawing it. I was like, how'd you find out what my dad looked like? And now this is what my dad looks like.
This is just canon now. This is your dad.
Yeah, this is my dad. 100%. This is 242's dad.
I love the goatee. That's a really great just addition to it. Does that make him evil?
Well, I mean, it's my... Well, that'd make it 42's dad if it was evil. 242 is neutral, but who knows? I haven't done the mythology on my dad yet.
But is he single asking for a friend? Is the friend you?
No, he's not single. He's definitely married to my mother. I do not have a picture of her, though.
You're going to get a picture of your mother and it's just going to be that, but with longer hair.
Raven, you know what to do!
Yes, Raven, we need a mother portrait now. Oh, he's single, bro, Raven says. Comb over hair hiding a bald spot.
Yeah, 100%.
Longer hair and a bow, yes. Also eyelashes. These are the things that separate male from female.
Just those, though. Nothing else.
I mean, I can't really see his lips, otherwise I would also suggest lipstick, but...
No, they're there. They're around the teeth.
Yes, so some lipstick would work too, yes.
I mean, he probably could just do it with this picture, just add some stuff to it.
You're gonna get it in like 2 minutes when he's done.
Like, here you go, here's your mom.
I love the... I can't stop looking at the neck.
I know, I love the neck.
It's just... I can't explain why it's so mesmerizing, but it really is.
Well, it's just like, it goes on forever. Like... Sorry, I'm ordering food. Just 1 second. There we go. I have ordered food.
Woo! Food is good.
Yes.
She needs a purse as well. What, in her teeth?
Oh, apparently
I don't even know if I have PTSD anymore.
Oh no.
See, I misread that as PTSD, and I was like, yeah, I can understand why you would need to be in a dark place mentally to...
Bard, could you take this and make it so it looks like my mother? I feel like your dad is something you'll find in an RNG. It's very possible.
We need a 242's dad ARG now.
So here's the really
let's work on this.
Funny thing. My dad watches sometimes my streams and my videos. So Dad, if you're watching this, I love you.
I think you can tell from the chat we all love you. and we think you're very handsome.
The neck kind of reminds me of a rubber chicken.
You can't just say that about 242's dad.
Jeez.
Be respectful, honestly.
Without him, there'd be nothing.
Exactly. Nothing at all. He is the father of the universe.
Yes. Of my universe, anyways. Apparently it's not the original photo either. It's a screenshot too. I'll have to see if I can find it.
We love you, Dad 42. And Mom 42, indeed. For making 242.
Hide user.
That's a compliment. I think rubber chickens have very dignified necks. Okay, that's fair. I'm sure he appreciates the compliment.
Just listen. That's the way computers talk to each other.
This is gonna be so funny if I get a text from my father, because we were having this chat and I was like, we were talking, and then I get like this text from my dad and he says something about the chat. I'm like, my dad's watching the live stream right now. I don't know how I feel about this.
I actually had a moment. I went to a Christmas function with work on Thursday and sat down, and one of my colleagues said to me, "Oh, I was watching one of your Twitch streams the other day," and I was just like, why?
Why were you doing that? Please stop. No, this is awkward. Bye.
What game was I playing? Just so I know how embarrassed I should be right now.
You're playing the one with the rubber chickens. Damn it.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
I don't know. Dream instead of green. I think he meant no, because that's still wrong. You should have told him I didn't write it, Barry.
That is definitely my new phrase. I am going to be using that.
I didn't write it, Barry. Where did the D go? Where did Derringer go? Or I don't know. I'm confused. That's not hard though. I'm easy to confuse. We have 18 likes.
19 on my screen.
Nice. It always takes forever on this side to get this stuff. Why did the G get in there?
Oh, because it should have said dream work.
Ah, that makes sense. That makes so much more sense.
I did write it, Barry.
I did. We're at 69 playbacks. Nice. It was supposed to say Dreamwork. Well, you know what? It's now Greenwork with a G. Don't ask questions.
If you take anything away from this stream, it's I didn't write it, Barry, and teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah.
That's what you need to take away from this.
Yes. Exactly.
Enjoy your breakfast, Mr. Bard. Don't eat the bird seed, you've been warned.
Take care, Bard. It was good to have you here. I was happy to have you here is what I was going to say. I don't know. Don't ask questions.
It's always lovely to chat to the Bard.
Don't steal the bird seed and don't steal the cabbage.
I swore I hit the D. What the fork, G? Aw, well, you can, hair raising. Just poke me on Twitter, and we'll become friends. Straight green, yes.
Okay, so I finally have it. Hold on one second. So we had my dad on the stream.
Oh, well, we got your mom now.
No, not my mom.
Ah.
We now have. Oh my god, so big.
And other quotes.
We now have an evil Tyler. Yes, it's so big. There we go. Now there's evil Tyler too. Don't quote me, guys. I hate you. I love it. I love this so much.
I am dying from how funny that was just when it just appeared right up into the nose. That was dying.
Alright, that's it. We got evil Tyler. That's it. There we go. That's it. It's gone. Why would you do this? I hate everything. Evil Tyler is gone. I have taken Evil Tyler away.
He looks like a Philip.
I just had to show off Evil Tyler because he actually I do love that. I love that his tongue is sticking out too. I love that picture of Tyler. I do.
I'm scared he looks like a Philip to me.
Darren, sure this is your fault. It is his fault, but also it's partly Raven's fault. He gave him the ammunition. Look, I took it away. It's okay, Raven. It's gone. Patience is gone. I did this. I took it away. Here. We'll do this one again. There you go.
Are we bringing Dad back?
I brought Dad back. He's back. Dad's back.
Yes.
I still don't know what happened to the other one. I need to go. I gotta go digging through my files. I might have lost it because I almost lost my computer.
Mm.
He asked me for the picture, and I thought he was my friend. He did, but I know friends who have done that shit. Look, I brought back my dad. Okay, he's back. Everything's fine. Dad will make everything better. This is what he told me. He told me he'd make everything better.
Stare into his eyes and everything shall be okay.
Into the dark abyss.
All I'm learning from this is I need to hang with you people more. This has been great.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, every so about an hour after my about an hour. Yeah, because he streams at an hour before, I think. Raven streams every Sunday morning, so every Sunday afternoon. So probably about 2 o'clock, I think.
Okay.
And now he has become a doppelganger of my cat. To be fair, he might be less annoying than your cat, from what you've told me.
Tyler is the new Bond villain in the world.
Yeah, so he starts at the same time as me then. He starts at 8.
Ah, okay.
So it'll be the same time. Yeah, there's always chaos on that stream every single time.
Amazing.
Yeah. And a whole whack of slots, which I mean I have on my channel. It just doesn't work somehow. I need an adult, aka Raven. Well, because you're supposed to be able to play slots, but it's supposed to do pictures, and it's doing this. No, they're about equal. Apparently. They're about equally annoying. Yeah, see, it's not showing the pictures, and those are the default pictures. Yeah, I'm number 1. King of King Hill has 855 pages. Derringer has 840. Hair Raising Natives have 771 pages. Alternative Night has 665 pages. Lynn has 638 pages. PA Nightmares has 617. Miss Creepy Tales has 598. Patience is beating Raven 595, and Furberries has 593. I told you I had to add the emojis because it didn't work. But I have questions on how to add the emojis. Because I tried like some that you have and they didn't work. So later on, me and Raven will have a conversation. What the fuck, me being on that list? I don't know, Raven. I don't know why you're not on that list. I hit my mic again.
Get good is how you're not on that list.
Send me money. That's how you get on the list. I'm just kidding.
Can we do super chats on here? Is that what's needed?
I don't have the ability because I'm not monetized yet.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
However, if you look in the description, you'll see a donation link. And no, you won't. I'm kidding. Don't do that.
There is a donation link, actually.
Actually, there is. Yes. Throw money.
Yes. Give me money. Yeah, Raven, you're just below Furberries at 473.
Ooh.
But your watch hours are higher than his. Oh, because you spent 100. You just spent 100. That's why you lost it.
Oh, it's JPC. Hello.
There. I gave you back your 100. Now you're back on the list.
The Dr. Burn.
Welcome, just playing creepy. Now he spent 20 slots. He lost 20 pages.
Hope you sleep well, Alternative Night.
Have a good night,
Take care of
Alternative
yourself.
Night. This stream is just about over, actually. There you go, Raving.
There we are.
But,
Number 6. And we've knocked Furberry's off.
Yes, well, I had to knock someone off. But I gave him back his 100. Please. Redeem Possum. Possum. There you go. You redeemed it.
I need to come up with more stupid things to implement on my stream. I just have stupid redemptions that just makes things appear on the screen, and I need to do more with that, but yeah.
I haven't done any of that stuff. So.
You were in my stream briefly, weren't you?
Yes, you stream while I'm at work, so I'm like,
that yes.
One day it was a stat here, so I had the day off.
Yeah.
So that was it. It was just that one day. I've been in a
so
couple.
I've got like my little goose that walks across the screen and honks at you. I think my favourite one is the stupidest joke I ever told. Have you ever played Age of Empires?
Yes.
So do you know the monks?
Yes.
That they do the Wallaloo and it changes that, yeah. I have a Wallaloo redemption which changes my overlay from red to blue.
So it converts you, eh?
Yeah. And then if you do it again, it does it back to red.
Nice. That's actually pretty cool.
It's the stupidest joke I've ever told, but I'm so unreasonably proud of it. Because it plays the noise as well, so you press the button to redeem it and it goes Wallaloo, and then the overlay changes. Wallaloo.
42 likes the goss. We all like the goss. I don't like the goss. The goss aren't even in 4. Darren.
Are they not?
Nope. It's only like, I think 7.
Huh.
7 races, or not races. Civilizations. That's it.
Yeah.
One of them being the Rus.
Oh.
Rus, English, French. I can't remember the rest. And then there was the Middle Eastern ones too, and I played them yesterday. They were actually pretty cool. They're like really different. They changed a lot, so I think this one's gonna have a lot of expansions with it. So you get
probably
more stuff. And they also...
This is again why I need to upgrade my like gaming setup, because I can't play 4 yet either, just because it would be too much of a strain.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm still stuck to playing 2. But to be fair, I do love 2.
Yeah, me too. 3 sucked.
Yes, 3 was terrible.
Yeah.
We should have a game of 2 sometime.
You would kick my ass. I'm not very good at it.
No, I'm not good at it either. But we don't, when me and Matt play it on stream, Matt being my other half, by the way, we don't play against each other.
Oh, okay.
We do us versus the AI.
Okay.
But we did have a match where me and Matt's cousin tried to take Matt down, and we struggled because he's just too good. But yeah, so when we play, we tend to go against the AI. But yeah, we should have a game sometime. It'd be awesome.
I own 2, 3, and 4, so I've been playing 4. My computer always gives me a warning like something's wrong, and I'm like, okay, it still plays, so I don't care.
Yeah.
Something's not right. I'm like, okay. Does it work? Yeah. Okay. I also got it for free because I have Game Pass.
I also have Game Pass. I keep forgetting that I have Game Pass.
You should definitely be using, because Age of Empires 4 was free on it. Brand spanking new. I got it because Age of Empires 4 was on it. That's the only reason I got it.
I think I got it because of 2 Point Hospital.
Yes, and then I kept it. And
I play as the goth when we hit EMP shit hits the fan.
See, I like the Japanese, the English, and I can't remember which ones have the elephants.
Yeah.
I love the elephants. With that note, though, we should end the stream here. We're at our 2-hour mark. So thank you everyone for joining the chaos that is my live stream. That is how things go. My dad says hi. He's going to ground me later.
I'm so glad I met your dad. I'm truly honored.
He will. He probably won't show up for another stream for a long time. Let's see if I can find the original picture. I was clicking Empire 4. RPC, why would you do that to me?
That's true.
Yeah, it's like, excuse me. But it's really cool whenever you beat, like, beat a campaign, it tells you stories about, like, where battles were and how it looks now and all that stuff. It's really cool. So, and of course, if you enjoyed my guest, her links are down below, her Twitter and her YouTube. So go ahead and subscribe and follow, you know, all the good stuff. Remember to hit that like button. Like it.
Definitely do that.
Smash it. Break it. Then rebuild it.
As Sophia says, smash the like button.
Yes. Oh, that's one of the reasons I don't say smash. That's why I say hit the like button to make sure it feels it. Because everyone says smash the like button.
Yeah.
But she says smash. So she says it different. She said it's different. So it works for her.
Indeed. Well, thank you for the sub, hair raising. I shall return the favor if I haven't already. And yes, genuinely, if you want to like chat and maybe even collab or anything, just hit me up on Twitter and we'll have a chat. Oh, my Twitch, it's just twitch.tv/thescarelab if you wanted to follow me on there. But again, you can just follow me on Twitter and I tweet whenever I go live, so you can catch it there as well.
Yeah. Look, I have to put this all together first thing in the morning. I forgot about the Twitch, okay? Okay? Just go. There you go. He did it. Because he can't.
Thank you. I'm going to double check that's actually right. Yes, it is. That goes straight to my Twitter. My Twitch. I meant Twitch. I actually have more followers on Twitch than I do on YouTube, which is hilarious.
That happens, though. I have more followers on TikTok than I do on YouTube.
I really need to start doing TikTok.
It's not easy. TikTok is very big on everyday uploading. Every day.
Yeah.
If you're not uploading every day, you won't get anything. I do, so that's why. I do 2-sentence horrors, so that's why I get away with it. In 1 minute videos. Alright, well, thank you everyone for joining us. Have a very good day, and I will see you next Saturday.
Take care, everyone.